I just got back from watching the latest F1 movie, so let's talk about it. Now, the F1 movie stars Brad Pitt as Sonny Hayes, a former F1 driver who quit after a traumatic accident and has kind of been down on his luck ever since. That is until his friend Ruben, played by Javier Bardem, offers him a chance at being part of a new F1 team that's kind of known for not really being good, especially in this part of the season. They're doing really badly. They have a good driver, a good young driver, but he's inexperienced. So he turns to his friend to bring him in for that experience and that know-how and just the skill. This movie is directed by Joseph Kosinski, who did Top Gun Maverick. Now, as a disclaimer, I did not watch Top Gun Maverick and I do not watch F1. It's not a sport that I'm into, but this movie does one thing that incredibly well, and that is put you in the POV of the drivers themselves. Joseph Kosinski, I think with Top Gun Maverick, did that with the fighter pilots, and he does that here, where he puts you in the POV of the drivers, and that's one of the strong points of the movie, which is the races. And of course, a movie based around F1 has to have races. It has 9 races, but only a few are really focused on. And in those few races, they really pull you in. You are sat in the POV of the drivers at certain times, and it cuts in and out. And that can be jarring in some cases, but in this movie, it really, really wasn't. I watched this film in IMAX, and I recommend you, if you have the money to, do watch this film in IMAX, because it was shot in IMAX and it takes full advantage of that IMAX aspect ratio to lock you into the movie. As for the story itself, it's not really too complicated. It's kind of a redemption story for Brad Pitt's character, but also a coming age of story for the young driver played by Damson Idris, and both these actors do a fantastic job. Like, this movie could fall apart if they didn't have the chemistry with each other that they have in this movie, but because they do, the cast is interesting. We like to see the dynamic between these two characters. And as for a promo for F1 for the sport, this I think does an incredible job, because I'm, again, not a fan of F1, but watching this, it really got me into sort of the more technical and tactical aspects of F1, which I never really considered, and it does highlight that really well. So if you're looking for a film to watch this weekend, please go watch the F1 movie, especially if you can in IMAX, because it was filmed in IMAX and it locks you in. You are focused on the screen and every race is captivating. I give the F1 movie a 9 out of 10.